back, guys, and this is Life with Stan. And guys, we are here again with another reaction video. Guys, I'm so excited for this one because today we're going to listen to Pink Floyd. And the song is called Us and Them. Alright guys, with that being said, I let the song play all the way through, and then I give my comments at the end. So guys, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react.
And after all, we're only ordinary men. God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Forward keep crying from the rear and the front rank down. And who knows which is which, and who is who. Up, and down. And in the end, it's only round and round, round and round, 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 round. Haven't you heard? It's about without. And who denied it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. Part of the price of tea in this life will be all my life.
Oh man, guys! First of all, let me scoop my chair up just a little bit. I just want to warn you right now. I want to talk about Pink Floyd, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while because I got a lot to say about Pink Floyd. So if you need to click off now, I understand. I literally understand because we just heard some great music, some Johnny Blaze Fire music. I understand if you need to click off, but I'm about to start talking, and I hope you stick around, guys. As I listened to Pink Floyd, I noticed I was at Brand X, and I noticed that me and a customer, we were talking about Pink Floyd. Matter of fact, just filling you in on everything. And I haven't done a lot of reactions to Pink Floyd, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I haven't. It's because I'm listening to the album on my own. You know, I get on here, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I get on here, and I listen to a lot of bands, and I love the bands that I'm listening to. I think a lot of the bands that I'm hearing are Johnny Blaze Fire, and I love coming back here each and every day, listening to new music, listening to certain people, you know, like Rush and Led Zeppelin, and you know, Queen. I listen to a lot of people, a lot of bands, a lot of groups. But Pink Floyd, I realized that I haven't done a lot of reactions to them like I have others. And it's the simple fact that I'm listening to the album on my spare time. And I'll tell you what happened. I started reacting to Pink Floyd early when I first started this channel. And the first song I did, you know, the first reaction I did to them, you guys was in the comments. And you was like, oh, Stan, you know, when you listen to Pink Floyd, brother, don't be listening to one song and then jump to another song. You got to listen to the whole album, Stan. The whole album is a masterpiece. The whole album is Johnny Blaze Fire. And I saw all those comments, and y'all guys were basically saying the same thing over and over again. And I was like, it has to be Johnny Blaze Fire. I have to listen to the whole album. So I literally downloaded on my iTunes Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. And I absolutely loved it. I listened to it all the way through. I listened to it when I'm on the bed relaxing. I listen to it when I'm going to trips to see my mom. I listen to it in my spare time. I love that album. It is absolutely a masterpiece. And I listened to it so much that I realized that I don't get on here and do a lot of reactions to Pink Floyd. Now, I know they got other albums, and I'm listening to those too, but it's something about that Dark Side of the Moon album, man. It's fire, man. I love it. It's absolutely a masterpiece. And I was like, you know what? I'm here today. I have to do a reaction. Even though I don't heard it, I have to admit I've heard it. Because like I say, I'm listening to the whole album. I love it, man. I love the way they do music. I love the way they sound. I love the way they paint pictures with the words. I love how the music can take you on a magical journey to wherever they want to take you. And another thing I want to say, and like I said, I'm going a little bit long, but I just got to talk about them. When I was a kid, and there's not a lot of albums, whole albums, that I've listened to, you know? If you would have met me when I was a kid and you would have said, young Stan, what album have you heard? And I would have said Michael Jackson Thriller, you know, the Thriller album. Absolutely love that. As a kid, I was a big Michael Jackson fan. Still am a big Michael Jackson fan. And then as I became a teenager, you would have just asked me, hey, what album do you listen to? And I would have said Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die. Love that album. That album is a classic. It's a masterpiece. And then as a young man, you know, you say, hey, Stan, what album would you listen to? And I would say Outkast, ATL, Aliens. You know, that's a classic to me. And now as an adult, full-grown man, a man with kids, you know? You ask me today, you walk up on me to the screen, you say, hey, Stan, what album are you listening to now? And I would tell you Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. That's the album I'm listening to because it is absolutely a masterpiece. There is no bad song on that album. I can play that album time after time after time and just listen to it and just get transferred into a whole nother universe. Like I said, that album is an absolute masterpiece. And all those other albums that I've named, to me, are great. But I think this one right here by Pink Floyd is probably the greatest album I've ever heard. You know, and that's saying a lot. To me, it's saying a lot because I felt like, you know, the albums that I heard, to me, they were classics. You know, they spoke to me in a certain way. They spoke to my heart. They spoke to my soul. They spoke to my mind. And that's what this album does. And I just can't put it down. I keep listening to it and listening to it because I love the music, you know? And I told you I was going to go long, and I'm going to try not to go too long. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Those of you who stayed, thank you for that. You know, thank you. Because I know sometimes you guys, you know, y'all listen to the song and then y'all be out. Boop, check out. Which is okay. I'm just happy to have you here. But guys, I love Pink Floyd. Please, if you're here, check out my Pink Floyd playlist. I got a couple songs in there. I'm gonna do more. I'm putting this one in there, so check it out. And on top of that, guys, if you're loving the music, if you're loving the reaction, more importantly, if you're loving his music, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button and come back here tomorrow when we'll be doing another reaction video. Who am I going to be reacting to? I don't know. That's up to you guys to drop those comments down below. Guys, for those of you who stuck around this long, I want to say thank you. Because you guys out there in the Pink Floyd community, if it wasn't for you guys, I never would have heard this album. I never would have listened to the album all the way through. It was you guys in the comments telling me, brother, you need to listen to this one right here, brother. You need to listen to this one all the way through, and you need to listen to the whole entire album. And I want to thank you. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here and film another video. So with that being said, guys, when you see this little face, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video.
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies high.